Hey you! Yeah, you, right there, watching this video. Are you sick and tired at like 4 in the morning, scrolling through down, 4 in the morning, to see the same shit every single time? Being a 1 hour form factor of a video, I myself could probably make in roughly about 5-10 minutes. That we've all seen before, VR chat and its rabbit hole theory. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be pretty much covering the whole concept of VRChats Rabbit Hole that everyone keeps seeming to go on about. How I heard about it and deliberately decided I'm gonna chase it. What the fuck is my elbow? Okay, the camera glitched. It doesn't like that angle. That's great. That's fucking amazing. Because every time it does that I have to reset this fucking. The reason why I'm not going to go much into depths of, you know, the subcategories like mutes is because there's too many strands, there's too many unpredictabilities. You can't stereotype something that's just scrambled everywhere of a mute quest user. They throw up gang signs. Now, personally, I think everyone who plays this game is on the spectrum. And I'm not talking about the actual spectrum, I'm talking about the VR chat rabbit hole spectrum. People see the normal spectrum as just a straight line that you can just stereotype any autistic child on. What they don't do is they don't see it in like a, rather than a 2D space, they don't see it as like a 3D space. What I mean to say is, rather than a straight line, why not just make a fucking triangle? Now I ain't gonna say this without having any form of meaning to it. The whole triangle thing is, in this triangle there's like 5 stages. 5 stages that I'm gonna label myself. You can add your own little things to it if you see, you know, mutes and shit as their own little subcategory, but I'm not gonna cover those. So first off, we have at the bottom the most accessible, at the top the least accessible, and the absolutely deplorable. Me. Now take this next part with a grain of salt. So the bottom section. Desktop. I wouldn't say the most accessible by all means. Usually either really quiet, really awkward to be around, or extremely racist and hostile towards anyone with a pulse. It's a stressful life.
Can one of you tell your mate to shut the fuck up?
We're not even friends with anyone here. When I say anyone with a pulse, sitting in front of a mirror, literally not doing anything, they're doing the same thing as usual full body users, just with a lot of N-words. Next up on the list, you have Quest users, which a lot of people shit on Quest. Fair enough. Listen, hear me out. I understand the Questicles complain that they can't see PC Abbies or they can't join those glorious PC worlds. But trust me when I say this, I still see the Quest as the most amazing piece of technology we have to offer as humans. It's literally a computer in a nice tiny form factor box. Very poorly executed. But when I have to literally tie my Facebook account to it, you know, exposing my personal data, I don't really have a good time using it. Also, when you get to look into the Quest Pro, the headset I'm literally using, and which was the most annoying thing I've ever had the fucking privilege. It kind of gets really fucking annoying real quick, considering your controllers every 3rd or 4th fucking use, you need to update them to use this fucking thing. There are quite a few, you know, key points on Quest as well, which I want to throw in here bit by bit. Now listen, we all know about the kid problem, so we're not going in there. That's all you're getting from me. I want to go into the more serious issues of Quest. On the one hand, they keep kids not safe. Like, people are now going out of their way to start VR families. Now listen, I understand some of it. It keeps children a little bit more safe, but at the same time it can create a disconnect between that kid and their actual mom. I'm just saying, it causes more problems than it can possibly fix, and you helping that kid escape into this game more isn't gonna help their health. Now, yeah, sure, VR families seem like a cool thing for some people, I get that, but it's not really great when a 14-year-old girl starts mothering a 7-year-old child. Let's now move on to PC VR. PC VR is cool for the first time. You get to see worlds and oh, they're gory. Look at this behind me. It looks It looks fucking amazing, right? You get to hear avatar sounds for the first time as well. Anime characters with fucking super cool looking glowing swords and super cool effects. It's kind of mind-blowing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna nerd out. PC VR opens a fucking plethora of this game as a whole. By the time you've graduated from desktop to Questy to PC VR, where you've hooked up your fucking headset up to your PC for the first time, this is where the technical shit starts happening. Now you're a high enough rank in the game, you're probably maybe known user by this point, hell, probably even fucking trusted if you stayed with the other two platforms long enough. You can now start making shit. Well, you can already make shit on desktops. You can build your own avatars from the ground up, build your own worlds from the ground up, rip assets, use assets. Well, now you can be one of the cool kids, throw a chat box above your head, which just is filled with complete fucking useless information. Well, that's it! Congratulations! You're now a full body foddy. I'm so proud of you. So, we're gonna take you to a Shangri-La. No. All seriousness though, your first adventure as a full body will probably go something along the lines of this. Look! You made a friend. With the full body has you sitting in front of this mirror for hours of the day, just getting smashed with a bunch of random strangers. But before that, you were sitting there for 4 hours lonely as shit, waiting for them to get online, complaining that they have, like, no one to talk to. Bitch, open your friends list. You're a woman. I don't You're a woman. Either. You have friends, trust me, you have friends everywhere. They're just on orange, or you refuse to join the ones that are actually on fucking blue.
Try a hint of not being salty all the time. Yeah.
Privileged white girl looking ass. Too brutal.
I know I'm great. You don't have to say.
So
I'm like the opposite of Terminator. I bring down the views.
So the main key differences that actually stand out between a regular full body user and, well, a degen is mainly just the way they act, and they own more stuff for the game than, well, the average user. Literally in my last video, you see me get shocked to the fucking ground, screaming for my life. A lot of other things as well is someone's personality traits.
Not my fault that you're bringing down the entire greatness of it.
Fuck you, bitch! But yeah, to sum it up, if you want to dive down the rabbit hole to its absolute fullest potential, hit the bottom, and rather than search for your way back out like a sane human being, jump down the second hole. And that's when we get on to the topic of VRChats sex toys.
Both me and Steven can agree on that that's a rabbit hole that none of us likes to go down.
I want to just leave a quick message here before I log off. Thank you very much, guys, for 500 subs. This is the video you're going to get. So I thank you all very fucking much for subscribing. I fucking love every single one of you. It helps me out a shitload. Yeah, I just thought I'd try something a little bit different. The whole purpose of this YouTube channel was to document this entire whole video on its own. If you watch from ADHD Moments 1 till the end, you will see exactly what I'm talking about, how a person can change because of this game, and that is just the point I am trying to get across. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. This video has been in the works for a really long time. It is a format that I was unfamiliar with, so it did take a lot longer than usual. It's not very often that I have to go out and actually make the clips myself, because they usually are already pre-made for me because of the people around me. You guys have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, baby. 17. Hey, look, baby boy, you so damn fine though. I'm trying to know if I can stick it in your spine though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine though. Every time you walk past, I press rewind though. Hey, you talking dicks, boy, I got it. BBC's all in my pocket.